The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
The EPA says the air inside our homes can be 5 times dirtier than the air outside. That really makes you think about the particles and the pollutants that must be trapped inside. Sean McGraw from American Veteran Air Conditioning is with us this morning. Hey, Sean.
Hey, how you doing? Air Fist, come on.
Good to see you. Last week we talked about air purification systems, but another way to improve your overall air quality is to invest in duct cleaning. So why do we need our ducts to be cleaned?
If you're concerned about the air quality in your home and your ducts are dirty, obviously we're just recirculating that to your home in layman's terms. So when I would ask somebody, when someone asks me, do I need my ducts cleaned, there'd be a few different areas that I really look at. And this is from the EPA and everything else as well as, is it clogged up with excessive debris inside the ductwork? If it is, then we probably need to go ahead and get that stuff out of there. Do you have vermin or mice or something like an infestation of that point that got into there? Well, obviously we want that cleaned out. Could just be basic allergy issues and stuff like that. This system is circulating back and forth the air that goes to your home. It's not made to clean the air by no way, shape, or form. The filter that we have in there is just to block any big debris from getting into the system itself. So all that small stuff eventually will build up on the walls of the ductwork, and from time to time, yes, it does need to be cleaned out, especially if it's in a moist environment where you have moisture and you got darkness and now you got debris and biological stuff in there. Now you have the potential for mold buildup and things of that nature. So absolutely at that point, for the health of your home, I would say get it cleaned out, yes.
And how big of an impact does it make when you get to the ducts cleaned if they were all clogged up like that? Is there a major benefit that we notice right away?
Yes, if it's done properly. Because just cleaning the ducts itself is only part of the job, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, the ducts need cleaned out, and that's a piece of the system right there. But we also have this whole other system right here that all that air was traveling through. So when we do a full-out duct cleaning, and we break it down into options for customers because some people might just want the ducts cleaned out and that's it. That's fine. But what I would recommend to folks is at least take a look at the air handler in here. This is why I recommend that going to a professional HVAC technician, not just somebody that owns a carpet cleaning business. Sorry if you own one. But you're not qualified to work on the equipment that we do every day. So pulling that out, there's a few things on there. One is cleaning the coil out properly, because that's the first place dirt's going to get trapped up in. So that needs to be cleaned out properly, and that'll cure a lot of the dirty sock syndrome going to your home. That foul smell kind of smells like dirty socks. That's where that comes from, just biological buildup on your coil itself. The other thing is inside here you have a blower wheel. Well, inside that blower wheel is curved fan blades. Now, what happens over time through a lot of accumulation of dust and dirt is it builds up on the inside of that fan blade. So eventually that fan blade starts getting flattened. Well, the purpose of it being curved is it's made to scoop air and throw it. So this whole point of the system is to move air. As that gets flattened out, it's not able to scoop that air anymore, so it's not able to move it efficiently. So at that point, now you're looking at degradation on your system and a hard time moving that air, which affects everything. Efficiency, the maintenance on your system, how long that system's going to last, everything builds up off of that. Dirt kills everything.
Well, your team at American Veteran Air Conditioning, these are the people that anybody would want going through their house and taking care of these problems. Tell me a little bit about how your team operates and the mission that you carry out all the time.
By the grace of God, He's assembled a fantastic group of mostly veterans that work for us. We call them our team because that's exactly who we are. We're a team. We're built together. We're moving around a mission. A lot of folks have a lot of stuff going on with the military where they're like, oh, well, they just can't function in society anymore. Well, we're just used to a higher pace and a lot higher demand being taxed on us. When we lose that, we kind of lose a mission. So refocusing that mission and designing that around you, the customer, well, you're going to get a benefit. So, and that's what we do here, is these guys are trained, highly trained at what they're doing, and they're mission focused, their integrity, their initiative, everything's been ingrained in them throughout their time in service, and we're just here to serve. And now we have a new mission, and that's getting your system up and running to the best of its ability. So that's why I'm so proud of my team here.
Yep. And you're the team people can count on to get that mission accomplished every time and to do it right. They can contact American Veteran by calling the number on screen, 435-0822, or visiting the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Sean, thanks so much for being here. We love doing business with you too.
Yes, I appreciate it. A couple things real quick before we take off. One, I didn't mention this, is, we are pulling down on the season a little bit. So while you might not be noticing a huge demand on your heat or your AC right now, now's the time to get it worked on. Because once we go into that heating season and we get those first little bit of the season that strikes down, we're all going to be busy. So if it wasn't taken care of initially, not saying we're not going to try to get out to you, but there might be a wait time for that. So I would much rather people be able to be proactive and get stuff done.
Sean McGraw, always with some encouragement. American Veteran Air Conditioning. Thank you. We'll talk to you again soon.
Take care. Thank you, Margaret.